Hello, my lovely people. This is Ifechi family. If you're new to this channel, let me welcome you. I've not done this for a little while because I know I have new people watching this channel. So you're very welcome. And if you have been watching without subscribing, please kindly consider subscribing so you can see or follow what we are doing on this channel. Today, from the title, what we are discussing today is some of the weird questions, interrogative questions people ask people. Because in this life, people don't mind their business. We generally don't mind our businesses. It's just people want to know who. So you can see all the Y's, all the W's. I've listed them out there. When? Why? What? Where? Which? Whose? And then the H. I want to round it up with the H. How? So let's start with the when. When? The most when type of questions relates to, for the part of the world where I come from mainly, when are you getting married? When is your daughter getting married? When is your son getting married? They can either ask you directly or they will ask through your parents. Sometimes it may even surprise you that some parents ask those questions to their children. When are you going to get married? All these questions, please let us stop. I decided to record this video because somebody shared something with me. When we ask these questions, we don't know how sensitive and how damaging and how it can affect people sometimes because you don't know what people are going through. So please, let us learn to stop some of these interrogative questions. After when, the next thing is why. Why are you not married? Oh dear. Why are you still living in your father's home? Why are you still living in that house? Why are you still driving that car? Why this, why that? If you remember other whens and whys, put them in the comment section. I would like to hear your own views. I'm only making this video quick so it's not too long because there are so many of these interrogative questions. After when, why, the next thing is what. What are you still doing? Why are you still in that job? What are you still doing in your job? You have been in that job for long. What are you doing still driving that car? What this and what that? We keep asking questions. The next one is who. Who do you think you are? Who are you? And some people will ask, do you know who I am? Or they will ask you, who is the owner of that bag? They see you with a bag or with a dress. Who is the owner of that dress? Who gave you that dress? Who gave you that present? It's like they don't think that you can buy that bag or that dress or whatever. Who gave that to you? That kind of questions can be quite terrible and can affect people negatively. The next one is where. Where do you live? Where do you live? Where do you work? Where does your child work? Where does your daughter or son work? Where do they... Oh, another thing about where is where do you worship? Our people are going to church at 5 and 6. Where do you worship? Where this, where that. The next one is which. Which of these are your children? Maybe they see other children around, and which of these are your children so they can wear them to know how they dress or whether they look okay in their own sight. Which of these are yours? Which of these cars are yours? Do they weigh you to know the type of, material things? It's all about material things for us in this world. We're not even asking questions that will uplift each other. It's all these questions to demean people. Which of these are yours? Oh, and they will just look at that. They think that that's why people live lives that are not theirs, because they try to impress, so that people don't ask some of these questions. The next W is whose. Whose shoes are those? Whose bag is that? Whose house is that one that you're coming out from? When we ask some of these questions, do we think? Because just the way we ask these questions to people, sometimes that's how they ask us the same questions. And surprisingly, some people who ask these questions, when it's the other way around, they complain. Why are they asking? If they think that your daughter is old enough to have gotten married, they will be asking all these questions. Is there any age for one to get married or for one to leave their parents' home? They leave when they want to leave. Mind your business and stop all this when, why, what, who, where, which. As I say, somebody shared something with me, and it was the way the question was asked, and the person kept asking, and because they have respect for that person, they didn't really want to be rude. So respect yourselves. If you don't want these people to be rude to you, respect yourself and stop asking questions. Just observe. If they are getting married, you will know. When things happen in their lives, if you think you need to know, then you will know. But stop these questions. Another one I want to add in is when you see somebody, their tummy is a bit big. Oh, you're pregnant. Wow. The person may have fibroids. The person may have medical condition which made their tummy to be that big. And that person will be so embarrassed, and they will go into their closet and they will be crying because of that kind of question. If it's pregnancy, you will soon know. Stop congratulating people and or suspecting that somebody is pregnant, especially on this social media. Oh, I think you're pregnant. Oh, I think this. Keep things to yourself until the person announces it. Then you can congratulate them. But stop speculating. Stop. Because this person, as I say, it really hurt her and it made her feel so bad, and she cried unto her God because she felt that people are making mockery of her. You may not mean it that way, but the other person are receiving the way they receive it is not good. And the one I want to conclude with is how. People will, oh, how come? You tell them about a good job you've got. Oh, how come? Because they don't think that you are worthy of that kind of job. How come you got that job? How come your son is in that position? How come your husband or your wife is in that position? Or they may start questioning you. How did you get that? How did you do this? How did you qualify for that? And they're not asking. Some of them might be asking from a good heart, but sometimes it's not from a good heart. They just want to be mean. So let us stop. I'm going to stop this video here, but let us think before we ask people questions, because it can actually make some people so sad because of what they're going through at the time you ask them those questions. Okay, my lovely people, I'll stop this video here. Goodbye and God bless.